Breaking tonight, the LA City Council has just voted to accept a drastic plan to close the city's monster budget gap by cutting another 700 jobs. Susan Harrison is live at City Hall. Susan.
Well, Christine, we've been talking about this a long time. The fact that the city faced a $500 million budget deficit. In order to close that gap, they needed to cut a lot of costs and eliminate those jobs. Now, the budget passed tonight by the City Council is essentially the one that the mayor had proposed. It's a brutal plan indeed, but in a surprise move at the last minute, he threw his support to another budget plan. It was a long day's work, but in the end, the council closed the budget gap.
We closed it. I want to be clear. This budget closes that number. The second step is how do we close that potentially without layoffs and or furloughs? So I don't want it to be reported that there's still a number to solve out there. We solved that and we balanced the budget today.
Council President Eric Garcetti believes to get to zero layoffs, labor must find a way to save the city about $100 million.
Or should some of the ideas that came from city employees and the mayor's office and council members come through, that we can continue to restore even more services in this year. But it protects us if we face worse economic times or if any of these revenues don't come through.
This council's budget was passed despite a letter from LA's mayor asking for a delay. He reversed himself on his budget and threw last-minute support to a zero layoffs budget proposal put forth by Herb Wesson.
Well, the mayor simply asked the council today to consider sending the budget back to the CAO to allow for one additional week of negotiations with our partners in labor.
We drew the line against speculative funds, choosing tough choices over quick fixes.
But the mayor's request to delay the vote was voted down, and in the end, only 3 of the council members backing Wesson's plan voted with him. And the budget agreement didn't come without a little fireworks.
I say, tell them to go to hell, quite frankly. Their system sucks compared to ours.
Oh, that was part of the debate where the city was considering eliminating some of the supervisor jobs with the emergency medical services, and the county took issue with that. Another hot issue had to do with the Northeast Valley Animal Shelter. At one point, it looked like it was going to be closed, and if that happened, then hundreds, maybe even thousands of animals would have to be killed. But the council was able to find some money to keep it open. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, Susan Hirosuna, Fox 11 News.